Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Your Scented Life. How I help you take your scented life on a journey through your senses. Today I want to talk to you about, as you could tell by the thumbnail, that we have an actual haul today. It's not a very big haul, but it is a haul nonetheless. I want to appreciate anybody who's watching who has bought off of me. I appreciate you. Thank you for purchasing off of me. You are helping my small business grow. If you don't know who I am Josh. I am an independent Scentsy consultant, and you can find anything you need to know about Scentsy right here at this channel. Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. If you like my content here, leave me a comment down below what you would like to see, scents you want me to possibly try out for you. Let's start a conversation. Let's have some fun. For those of you who have already been with me, for those of you who have not been with me and are new here, welcome. You can always find me on YouTube at Your Scented Life. It is a public group page where I'm currently hosting October games. It's official. Rules set up by me, challenges every day, gives you entries into a drawing at the end of the month for something small from me. If you're local, I'll bring it to you. And if you're a little bit further from me, I'll get those deets from you. But I'll have the winners chosen here live first. And then the winners will be posted on Facebook afterwards. But without further ado, let's get into this haul. And let's see here. Oh, I can't show you these. These are for the contest on Facebook. All right, first things first. One of the things that I do have here is a Scentsy brick. A Scentsy brick is 15 ounces of wax. It is 5 times bigger than a regular bar of wax. Very well, a very good price on it too. It's only 24 bucks. They are carrying more bricks as the holiday times are coming out. You could always keep up to date here on Facebook. And even my personal website, which I will leave a link for down below in the description. But this one is called Pumpkin Roll. It is a Scentsy brick. And to just give you a comparison, let me grab you one of my empty ones. This is a regular bar of wax. This is 2.6 ounces net weight. 2.6 ounces. You get 8 little squares. This is a brick. You get 12 squares, and each square equals 4 of these. Really good deal. Really good deal. And this actually does smell rather good. They are a little bit more harder to open. These little ones are so easy to open. Right here, got the little, easy grab. This one is end to end, basically. They're like those fancy lock-in lids that you get for salads at a gas station or something like that. This smells so good. I cannot wait to try this. Definitely get a cakey note in here. You get that cream cheese filling. You get the cinnamon. On cold, I'm getting a little bit of a pumpkin, but I'm thinking that's going to warm up really nicely and really fill out the room. I will also have individual reviews on this in the future as I start going through them. So you can always find those here. Next item that I have is I got a fragrance flower. They come like this. They always come in like a 2-pack type deal. One is the oil, one is the flower. Now I will show you the flower. And basically what happens is these flowers, they're actually really cute, and they come in a couple of different styles. Like the Disney villains, they come in roses, but those ones are colored. And the fragrance oil, which that's what this is, the fragrance stuff, which you can see the Scentsy name on the bottom there, comes colored. And it actually colors your flowers. But I'm going to show you a little neat trick. And I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do this, but I've actually seen other people do this. And it is absolutely really cool. Now see, the flower comes in its own separate box because they are delicate. How does this open? Here it is. And out comes your flower. This is the Darling Dahlia. Look at how pretty. Okay, there's this. Okay. This just goes down into here. This soaks up the oil, releases into here. These are guaranteed to last up to 60 days. And even much longer after that, because this still has to dry out completely, right? So you know what you do? Once it's completely done sucking up all the oil, stick it in a closet. As it dries out, it'll completely fill your closet. From what I hear, these things are awesome. Now, with the colored oil, basically, the oil gets soaked up through and it colors your flowers. They have some flowers coming out some point this month. They're coming back, actually. They sold out and they waited for the next shipment. They are coming back. All the flowers start out white like this, and as they soak up the oils, they change their colors and they look like sunflowers. Those come in 3 different fragrances: Forever Fall, Fall into Love, and Autumn Road Trip, I do believe. And if I need to correct myself, I'll leave that in the description down below. And it does take 24 hours before it really completely soaks everything up. So this will go down halfway, from what I'm told. And I've seen it happen. In 24 hours in a time lapse, it goes down about halfway. But that's only because this is soaking it up. This takes time to release as it heats up and dries out and continues to pull from this more. But some people have done this in videos to where they will take their flowers and they will actually take colored Sharpie pens and Sharpie markers, and they'll actually color the tips of the flowers and whatnot. And then as the fragrance oil gets up to the top, the colors kind of bleed a little bit, and then you are left with an effect of an actual colored flower, which is really beautiful. If I do try that, I will show you guys a video short of how to do it and how it turns out as it's soaking up the oils. All right, so I'm going to put that back in here because, like I said, the flowers are delicate. You want to handle them with care. That's why they come in their own separate box. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. Now, I have 12 Scentsy bars. And the reason why my friend and I decided to get the scents that we got is because there was a couple of combinations that we wanted to try for Halloween. If you remember on your Scented Life Facebook public group, you will know that I do already have that post up. It's like you can get poison apple with caramel apple craze and black raspberry vanilla. You can have frosted pumpkin roll using the pumpkin roll and vanilla buttercream. There is also a harvest sangria and something else, but you can blend different scents together and play around with it and come up with your own different scent experiences. So one of the ones that we got is one of the ones that he really wanted, and I know he would want it too. For the blueberry lovers out there, and especially blueberry cheesecake, this one would be for you. blueberry cheesecakey. And it smells like fresh herb blueberries. It doesn't completely smell synthetic. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a 5 on a cold sniff out of 5. My throws, when I warm them, that's when they go between 1 and 10 for the overall experience. But on cold sniff, I always give it a 1 to 5 review because that gives you an easier range of low, medium, and high. Yes, this is a 5, and I think this is going to do really well. If you're a fan of Goose Creek's 3-wick blueberry cheesecake candle, this is the absolute perfect wax melt for you. This is going to, I think this is going to fill a room rather quickly as it's warming, and we'll see how long it lasts. Okay, so next was one of the ones that I really wanted because according to the scent notes, which I do not have in front of me, I thought it was going to be close to Marshmallow Fireside from Bath and Body Works. I love that candle. I love a good smoky marshmallow candle. You know, that smoky wood note from a fire and some marshmallows melting over that fire as it burns away. Oh, it just smells so doggone good. So I ended up getting the Around the Campfire. Look at the beautiful color of this wax. It's a really nice gray. There's a really nice wood note in there. It smells like a actual campfire type of smoke. And for some odd reason, you know how sometimes you get that ember note, like an amber ember, or you know, you smell the coals burning. Now, there's a slight sweetness to this. It's very, very, very faint. It is definitely more on a woodsy, smoky side. I would give this we'll say a 4 on cold sniff. I'm really excited to see how this one is going to turn out. I don't know. We'll see. I think this might do rather well as you know, rather good as well. Autumn Road Trip. Beautiful orange wax on this. Okay, now I do get a balsam in this. This is about the same type of balsam from the Fall into Love. Okay, it may not be as sweet on the balsam. Okay, I'll give it to you this way. It's kind of like a Bath and Body Works type of, like Scentsy's version of the sweater weather in a way. It does have a little bit of pine in it. I don't think it's going to be too overpowering. And as I said before on my channel, I do not like pine. But, you know, this one is actually pretty tolerant on cold. I'll give it a 4 on cold. I don't know, we'll just have to see because, I don't know, this one smells a little iffy to me, but I'm excited to try all of my products. I am excited to try all of my products, and as I've said before, I'll say it again. You want an honest reviewer, I will honestly review what I think of the product that I am selling. I am not going to, just because I'm selling Scentsy, try to tell you something just so you buy it. That's not me. I prefer to give an honest review. This one is the Caramel Apple Craze. This one is not the same color as the packaging. This one is like a pomegranate red. It's a nice color. Okay, yeah, this is going to live up to its name. You know, and I get tired of apple scents a lot. Or rather quickly, because almost every company likes to push those apple candles on there. You got apple and leaves, you got pumpkin apple, you have Honeycrisp apple. You know, there's a lot of apple scents out there. This one, I definitely smell apple. The caramel is very light. You know what? Let's test this out. Let me rub my finger over it a little bit. Warm it up just a little bit because it's actually really chilly out. It's been chilly out here in Pennsylvania a couple days. Yeah, I get the caramel note. It's just light for me. I'm always usually so excited to see how well these do on when they start warming up, because cold sniff is good, you know, picture's worth 1,000 words kind of thing. First impressions last, but not with Scentsy, because sometimes you'll get something and say, I'm not so sure, and then they go ahead and surprise you. Okay, here's another one, Falling Apple. Nice, really deep red on the wax. This is definitely apple through and through. It is mixed sweet and tart. There's a hint of something else in there. Definitely some sort of a spice. That actually smells. That smells like a good apple that you would try out and use for potpourri. That's what that smells like. So we'll have to see how that one turns out as well. Now this one is one of the holiday scents, and I was excited to get this one. It's called Candy Cane Buttercream. I love candy canes. Who doesn't like a good candy cane? And I'm not talking peppermint candy cane or spearmint candy, whatever kind of candy. Everybody likes some sort of candy cane out there. I do like the traditional peppermint candy canes. And this smells like candy canes. This smells like a candy cane melted in white chocolate. You know, like a white chocolate candy bar with the candy cane bits in it. That is actually really good. Like a, that smells really good. I cannot wait to put this one on warm. This one I am going to give a 4.5. And I forgot about the falling apples. The falling apples I'm also going to give a 4.5 on the cold sniff. This one I think is really going to project and throw, just per my prediction. So we'll see how good I can hopefully predict some of these. 6 more to go. Sips of Cider. This is a repeat. I've already done a review on this, I do believe. I did like this one. It is definitely like an apple cider with some cinnamon, and you get like that sparkling effervescent note in it. It is a really nice wax bar. This one I would definitely recommend. This one was definitely a repurchase. This one is a 4.5 on cold, and does warm up just a little bit more. Okay, this one is called Jammy Time. This one I was interested in seeing because it said raspberry jam, I know, is one of the notes. Really pretty blue wax. Blue is my favorite color. I love seeing all different types of blue. This smells like there's lavender in here for sure. That is definitely one of the scent notes. I think there might be maybe a freesia or a jasmine in there. I don't quite necessarily get a raspberry anything, but sometimes those hidden notes that you really don't smell because everybody's nose is different. I may not smell it, you might. Comment and let me know if you've smelled this before and if you've gotten that raspberry jam note, if I'm correct on the scent note, when warming, because to me, I do not smell this. But this smells like, something that you would put in a diffuser to go to bedtime to, or have your favorite, very comfy, fleecy robe, like scent booster washer whips that you've done with it, and you're cuddling it up for the night with a good movie type of smell next to the person that you really enjoy being next to. This is the epitome of that. I give it a 4 on cold. On warm, to be honest with you, I'm undecided on this one. We'll see how this one does. This one is also a holiday one. Really pretty, like light grayish wax. It's called Silver Bells. Okay, now I see why my cousin-in-law, Michelle, likes this one. Yes. It's a little perfumey, but it's not bad. You get a peppermint smell in there. Smells like a slight eucalyptus, maybe. Maybe a slight floral note, but you know what? Let's get it out of this package. Yes. This reminds me of like a cold, frosted early winter day or frosted snowy day. It smells like winter. It just smells like winter. I'm going to be excited to see how this one does. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 on cold sniff, and I think this one is going to warm up pretty decently. Here we got the Vanilla Bean Buttercream. Pretty light tannish wax there. This one, I know the scent description on this one. It was pretty simple and basic. Vanilla bean and buttercream icing. Now, as long as this throws, because a lot of companies I've dealt with, or that my friend and I have dealt with over the years, when it comes to a vanilla candle or a vanilla scent, it ends up turning out to be too light and almost nothing. But I'm surprised. This one smells and is living up to its name. I give it a 4, 3.5 to 4 on cold. So this one, I'm excited to see how this one's going to do when warming up. I'm hoping that it really does well. This one is called Scarlet Sunflower. It's a nice golden type of wax. It had Scarlet Sunflower right in the description notes. Now that is curious. Alright, I'm going to say that this definitely has a fruity smell to it. Yeah, definitely a fruity smell. A very slight floral note in there, and there's definitely a tartness of something. This definitely smells like a really nice transitional fragrance. Like when it first starts getting cold out, like it is now. And then throughout next week, it's supposed to be somewhere in the lower 70s. Right now, it's only in the lower to mid 50s. So it's been rather cold. It went down to the lower 40s last night for the first time since the start of fall. So this would be a really good transitional scent. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 on cold because it does smell really good. This one I'm undecided on. I think I'm going to be rather surprised with this one, honestly, once it does warm up. last one. Okay, Midnight Mahogany, really, brown wax. This was supposed to be like a woodsy scent, and it is. It's not too woodsy though. You get like a slight. There's definitely. It smells like there's some anise in here. This one I'm giving a 4.5 on cold. I'm excited to see how this one's going to do. I think this one's going to warm up really nicely as well. Okay, so now that I've exhausted you from all of that, I apologize for keeping you too long. I hope you enjoyed my video. Leave any comments down below. Like, subscribe, share. Find me on Facebook. And I also wanted to talk to you about one more thing to my local customers. If you want to place an order with me, I currently have a party link up on my personal website at yourscentedlife.scentsy.us. I'll leave the link in the description down below. Or you can always get a hold of me on Facebook. Email me at yourscentedlife23@gmail.com with any questions or concerns. I'm here always to answer your questions when need be. If you are ordering local, I can get you free shipping. I can have your stuff shipped to my house and then I bring it to you. I also accept cash payments from my local customers, and for anybody else, I accept PayPal. We also accept PayPal, Pay in 4, and you can also sign up for Zip or Klarna. And if you're approved through shopping through their app, and you can still use my website to place the order, you can go ahead and do it through there. And you can still pay your payments in full, and you'll get your product shipped out as soon as possible. You will not have to wait. You just make your payments every 2 weeks. No extra finance charge for the most part. Just check your little tiny print. Usually it's like maybe a couple of dollars if you're starting out, but that's split into 4. So even if it's $2, that's only 50 cents every time that you have to pay. They do offer, though, most of them you have to spend at least $35 or more. If you do need a direct ship option straight to your house for those who are a little bit further out from me and can't get to me or me get to you, we can discuss shipping options. So go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. I'll talk to you guys later, and enjoy your scented life. Bye.